Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, that people's champion, your host, the Hut. So it seems, according to Mike Mayer of the website Metsmerized, the New York Mets are interested in infielder Trea Turner. Now, Trea Turner, as you know, played many years for the Washington Nationals, so a lot of us Met fans are very familiar with him over the years. Now, he's been playing for the Dodgers for the last year and a half, and he's played rather well. He had a big season this past year. He drove in over 100 runs. Last season, in 2021, he won a batting title. Now, the buzz is, according to Mayer, is that the Mets really like him a lot. And as you see from this tweet I posted. Now, Michael Mayer gets a lot of these things right. He has a lot of inside sources that tell him about what the Mets like, what they don't like. And this is huge news because the Mets, I've been talking about this over the last couple of weeks, and I think we all kind of agree. The Mets need another offensive player on this team. Even if they bring back Brandon Nimmo, they need another bat in this lineup. Now, Trea Turner has seemed to have become a different kind of player than what he was when he was with the Nationals. With the Nationals, he was, a table setter. He led off a lot of times. But he sort of has become like a number 3 hitter, I guess. And he's got a little more power than he used to have. So he's kind of become more of a run producer offensively. He's had a very good career. He's won a batting title. Like I said, he has been on the All-Star for the last 2 years. The one thing that the Mets, any team will really like if they bring him in, wherever he goes to, he's got a lot of versatility. When he got traded to the Dodgers in 2021, he played second base with them. Because at the time, they still had Corey Seager. He was their shortstop. And in the past, and he moved to short and played short. He played 160 games for the Dodgers this past season. And in the past, he's also played center field. And he's been a very good center fielder, too. So he's been very versatile as a player. So the Mets could really do a lot of great things with him. And a lot of interesting things with this lineup. So much flexibility. And be very good defensively everywhere in the diamond. As you know, the Mets have Jeff McNeil. Jeff McNeil should probably get an extension coming off his batting title. He's proven that he can play on the Buck Showball. That was a big deal for me. Is that he was able to sort of get his game raised. But they could do a lot of different things with these guys. Maybe they don't go and bring in a guy, say, like a bat like Jose Abreu or a bat like J.D. Martinez. Maybe they put Mark Hanya and put him as the right-handed side of the DH. If you didn't know, Daniel Vogelbach, the report is they're going to pick up his option. Also want to mention, I said this in the title of the video from this morning, Jacob deGrom has opted out of his contract, which was, everybody knew that. So that's pretty well known. But this could really provide, if they were to sign Turner, it would provide a lot of flexibility in terms of where the Mets could bat him in the lineup. Could give them a lot of flexibility on where they could play him from day to day. I would expect that he probably wouldn't be playing shortstop too much. He'd probably play a lot of second base, a lot of center field, maybe left field, maybe once in a while in a blue moon shortstop, because Mets have a shortstop. They're not going to move Lindor off of that spot. But it's interesting that the Mets are looking at things like that instead of bringing in a classic power hitter. So if you look at the market, aside from Aaron Judge, there really isn't any other power hitter other than Aaron Judge. So really, what are we talking about? We're talking about Trey Mancini, J.D. Martinez, and Jose Abreu. So aside from that, who's really one of the best next best players? You get Trea Turner, and it sort of goes in with this sort of guys that make contact and that can do multiple things, and he steals bases too. So it brings in another base runner in here to really push the envelope, because baseball is going to change now with the shift kind of coming to an end starting next year. The shift's going to be banned. So you're going to, and also I want to mention this. I don't want to forget this. I don't think I've talked about this. pitchers are not going to be allowed to throw more than twice to to first base, to try to pick off runners. So what you're going to have, if you have a team that can run and steal bases, it's a big advantage. So having Trea Turner here could improve the Mets' ability to steal bases, which they've not had in a very long time. And having Marte here, and hopefully they bring back Brandon Nimmo and Lindor, they could really have an offense. They could start to push the envelope in terms of speed. So that's something we got to keep in mind as well. That sort of is forgotten here. A pitcher's not going to be able to throw more than 2 times to first base on any kind of attempt to keep the guy close. So that's another consideration for this kind of a deal. But this is very interesting, and I will keep you up to date on this as I do. And anything else that come up, any kind of article I'll find, I'll talk about it. I'm not afraid to talk about it. It's not about clickbait. If you want me to talk about it, I'll talk about it. If you got any ideas, if you want to talk about something, I'll do it. But obviously, we got to get people in here. But thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. We'll have more stuff. Keep it where it is. Thank you, and I'll see you later.